Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Allison Staples and this is my channel. If you are not already subscribed to my channel, then you need to subscribe because there are awesome things happening, there are awesome things being created, and you don't want to miss out on that. Also, like this and give this a thumbs up if you haven't already, and in fact, pause the video, give it a thumbs up, make sure you subscribe, and then let's get through the video. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and jump on it. So today I have a bunch of brushes. I have all my cosmetic brushes that I own. I'm going to do like a total video later on about all cosmetic tools I own, but I figured I'd start with brushes. Brushes are like the most best part of cosmetics. Sorry my hair is all a mess, I don't have makeup on, it's just, I didn't feel like it. That's just my answer. So the first brush I have for you guys is the Morphe R34. This is a tapered blending brush. This brush is very good to get in that crease area, and because it has that fine tip to the part, it can really get in that crease and define those transition colors, and because of the edges it is very you're able to blend out those colors nicely. Excuse me. This is in the rose gold collection. I got this off the Morphe website. It goes for around $6 to $8. I also got the Morphe R34, which is coming up next. So, let me see if I can find my brush. This is the Morphe R34 brush. It is in the rose gold collection as well. This is a buffer, more of like a tapered blending brush. And this also, it's so fluffy. This is more like one of those brushes you could just really sweep around to get in those edges and go back and forth. I like this brush because it's not as feathered out, fanned out as the R34 is. This is more combed together, so I'm able to get in that crease right in there with any kind of transition shade. So this is another amazing blending brush from Morphe. This is also $6 to $8 on the Morphe website out of the rose gold collection. The next brush I'm going to talk about are my brushes from Wet n Wild. I'm going to try and grab these without dropping everything because I've got like loads of brushes up here. So these brushes are the Wet n Wild brushes. I got these at Walgreens for $1. This brush is another blending brush. It's just like the Morphe R34. Where did I just put that? It's just like this brush, except this one's a little more fluffy, but it's pretty much like that. This brush I love to use this one as my clean blending brush, so after I'm done creating my transitions, I will go back through everything and just buff everything out. That's what it's used for. This also gets in the crease, but this is also a nice blend for the outside of the crease. This was also 99 cents at Walgreens. And then this brush is my only powder brush. This is my only big powder brush. This brush is the brush that I use to bronze my face, do my blush, and set my powder. So you can imagine how much cleaning this brush gets on a daily. Like, I clean this brush almost every day because I am not only setting my foundation and setting my under eye and bronzing and using blush and all that. It literally goes through everything and it cleans so nicely, and it's very soft and it's very nice and big, but I want to get a bigger one because I want to have my powder brushes and my eyeshadow brushes and all that. But I definitely like this. It's very soft, it goes nicely on the neck, all sorts of stuff. The next brush I have for you guys is from e.l.f. It is the, if I can grab it, it is the e.l.f. concealer brush. It's this tiny little brush with the tiny little edge. This would actually make for a really good eyeliner brush, not gonna lie, but it doesn't have that straight point. This is a very good brush. It picks up a lot of product. It is like easy to put on application with. I love this so much. This is actually recommended by one of the YouTubers that I watch. She recommended this on her channel, and I went out and purchased this at Walmart. This was $1 at Walmart, and it works like a charm. The next brush I have for you guys is by Tarte. It is the Tarte Slenderizer. This is a brush I bought separately. This did not come with a whatchamacallit. It didn't come with like an eyeshadow palette or like a blush palette. I bought it separately at Sephora. I don't remember the price of it, but I'll put it down below. Very, very soft, synthetic. I think it's synthetic. Looks synthetic. Synthetic bristles. This is very good for contouring. It's very good for pressing against the skin. getting in those areas, you know, cutting the nose, wanting to snatch the nose. And then this is like more like the highlight side, so if I've got like I totally just lost my sentence, concealer, I can pat that in and bring it down, or I can, you know, contour like this, but I would rather contour like that. This brush is very soft. It's got a nice hard wood center on it. This doesn't have a number on it, so there's no number. It's just called the Tarte the Slenderizer. That's what this brush is, and I like this a lot. And then my last but not least, well, second to last, I have one more eyeshadow brush. No, do I? No, I don't. Besides the Kylie one, but that's like came with the palette. It's not like a number on it. And this is the Morphe Y6 brush. This is a flat buffer. This is the brush I use to buff out my foundation. I've actually been using this more than a beauty blender, not even just for my water foundations, for my full coverage foundations. I have a full coverage foundation. I have the Tarte Amazonian Clay Foundation, and then I have the Rainforest to the Sea and the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Glow Foundation, and I actually prefer to use this buffer to blend it out and to do this number with it. There's nothing on it, but just so you guys can see like basic application, you know. It's the circumference of this is so big, it's just like boom. Like, it does not take much for this brush to be able to blend, and it blends like a beauty. If it's covered in product, it will not blend as well, so you have to keep it more clean. But this is from the Gilded collection, and I actually really like the Gilded collection. I plan on getting the rest of the Gilded collection, and including their blending brushes for eyeshadows. But this is the flat buffer from Morphe, the Y6. And that is pretty much all I have for you guys. If you guys have any questions on, you know, ordering brushes or how to look for brushes, I honestly just go look on YouTube for different brushes. Watch your YouTube cosmetic girls, your beauty gurus, because this brush, this brush, this brush, this brush, and this brush, all of these right here, these were recommended on channels, and I went out and purchased these with my own money, and I do not regret buying it. This brush right here, this is the 88L96F from the Urban Decay Naked 1 palette. This is the brush that came with that palette, and it actually has a model number on it, so that's funny. These brushes were drugstore, so you know, it's whatever makes it work for you. Whatever brushes make your looks feel fantastic, whatever brushes you feel you can get the look with, go for it. Don't feel like you have to go out and buy Marc Jacob brushes or Benefit brushes or whatever brushes are out there. Honestly, Morphe brushes, this is not Morphe. These Morphe brushes are super cheap. I literally ordered this one, the R34 and the Y6 all-in-one thing, and it barely cost me 20 bucks. That's like with shipping and handling, like maybe a little over 20. That's cheap for good brushes. So I highly recommend these brushes to you guys. If you guys have any questions or comments about brushes, what you should first get as a beginner, I'm still a beginner. I don't have that many brushes. I'm actually trying to get some more brushes. I'm slowly like getting up there. So once I get more brushes, I will do an updated video on brushes that I own. I just wanted to do as I die. I just wanted to do a quick video for you guys, show you guys what brushes I own, what I use to create my makeup looks, what I use on a daily basis, and what works for me. And that is all I have for you guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, give this video a thumbs up. Remember, stay you, stay true, and stay beautiful. Thanks guys, have a good night. I will see you next time. Bye.